Try to keep this quick because it's recording full size. This is for Anthony Riley, aka Sleeping Warrior. You got a taxi company, you can get around Britain. You're in England. This should be easy to reach. Here is a line. Quite obviously passing Stoke-on-Trent, Newcastle-under-Lyme, Telford, and a few other places along there. There's one end of it. Where this wall here runs up, crosses a road, never mind that, to this ridge and meets this wall running along this ridge, Lord's Seat, just west of Mam Tor, very close to Kinderscout. It meets on this line, the 540 metre contour line. Here's the other end, way down south, somewhere past Telford. This is Brownclea Hill, which happens to also be at 540 metres. Here's your 500 metre contour line, the thick one here, and then very helpfully 490, 495, 500, 505, 510, 515, 520, 525. They are marking 5 metre contour lines on this thing. Plenty of detail. There is a trig post here whose altitude is given as 540 metres. If you don't like that one, well, there's a 540 spot contour height on that line there. Pick something that's on that, or find your 500 down here, 505, 510, 515, and those make it impossible to track. Try here. 10, 515, 520, 525, 530, 540. This line here. That's a really ugly shaped hill. But anyway, 540 metres, hopefully, from this trig post. And along that line between, there is nothing above 500 metres. Meadowbank confirms that from 540 metres up at 110 kilometres, 110 kilometres right there, there is 28 metres hidden with standard refraction, not even 58, geometric. So you should have a line of sight between the two. I mean, there isn't anything within 28 metres of as tall as those two. You should have a clear line of sight on a clear enough day. We've had plenty of storms to wash the dust out of the air. Once they've gone, there should be clear line of sight. So, on a flat Earth, you will have dead level line of sight from one hill to the other, either way round. Both ways round, in fact. You should be able to get here, set up a water level, and take a photograph through that water level with all four water surfaces in a straight line, showing this summit also on that straight line, and get here, set up your water level, and take a photograph through it, back off 30 metres so you can get it and this hill in focus at the same time, and show this summit here, this ridge, this part of this ridge, not Mam Tor, but this. Notice Mam Tor is at 517, there's a dip 455, then rises to Lord's Seat, which is just above 540. And west of there you've got another thing at 521, and then Brown Knoll at 569. We want Lord's Seat. Photograph through a water level there of Lord's Seat, and it should be exactly in line with those water surfaces. If the Earth is curved, that's your radius at the latitude about halfway up that line. This is 1.3 times that number for an awful lot of refraction for an awfully cold day. 55 kilometres along the surface, divided by this by 2 times pi times this number, gives you the fraction of the circumference, multiply that by 360 to get an angle in degrees. This is it geometrically, 0.495 degrees, with this huge amount of refraction, as in sub-zero conditions, 0.381 degrees. So the straight line distance becomes 54.999 kilometres or 55.000 kilometres, rounded to the nearest metre. And these angles, triangles being what they are, will also appear between level there and this line of sight, and between level here and this line of sight. So if you set up at water level on a large enough scale, and I've got the bits of one here, I can lend you them. Or you could get some 6-meter pipes, stick them in the minibus, and set up a really good one, even longer one than this, and just use the clear vertical parts of mine and the angle joints. And back off maybe 30 meters. I've got a tape measure you can borrow and measure that out. And then take your photograph exactly through that, level with the water surfaces. You should be able to measure these angles with a good camera, zoomed in, so the water level fills the frame. You should be able to measure an angle that large. You should be able to tell whether it's at eye level or that far below. So, here's a challenge for you.